2, 1. Alright, show me that. Alright guys, today we are doing Unit 6, Lesson 6, and we're going to multiply 2-digit numbers and 1-digit numbers. So we're getting a little bit harder. Well, actually this is quite similar to yesterday, but it is a little bit harder today. So let's multiply 2-digit and 1-digit numbers. Okay, now open up to page 34. And we have notice and wonder. Take a couple minutes, jot down what do you notice, what do you wonder, and then we're going to share. You have about 30 seconds to finish up your little note. Okay, what do you notice? What do you wonder? Hey, Aubriella, start us off.
I noticed that there are 2 numbers on the top.
Two numbers on the top for this one?
Yes.
Okay, so did you guys notice it has a 10 and it has a 3? Okay, that's interesting. Kaylin.
The second one on the right, like the report to the
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a portion of this shaded in blue and some of it that's unshaded. Okay, Hadley?
I noticed that these two on the right, they're both the same diagram, and the 3 is like basically saying that on that side it's not shaded in.
So I'm going to kind of erase my little marks here. Did you guys notice what Hadley just said? That we've got 3 right here, but there's 3 across here that are not shaded. So it looks like it's the same, kind of the same amount, would you say? Okay, Jace?
I noticed that none of them are the same.
None of them are the same. Okay, I would agree. Kate?
I noticed that the bottom ones aren't like broken up into parts.
Did you notice that the bottom ones don't have all the little squares? So they're not broken up into parts. Brooke?
I'm kind of thinking that these are 2 different strategies.
Maybe they're 2 different strategies?
Because it looks like the one on the left, they're doing 4 times 13 directly, and the one on the right, they're doing 4 times 10 and 4 times 3, and then just adding those.
Maybe. Okay, last one. Coral.
I realized that these top 2 don't have any side links.
The side links aren't labeled, are they? Okay. All right. Interesting. So I have a feeling we're going to come back to this today. So we're going to move on. Mark your spot in your book with your pencil and close your book before you get started. Okay, so this is our lunch. Oh, we don't have a lunch. We're just, okay, so these are our directions today. So activity 1. So it looks like we've got some parts of our grid, right? So to find the value of 4 times 36, Tyler uses a base 10 diagram. You're going to work with your partner and figure out where is the 36 in Tyler's diagram because he's multiplying, right? Jace, mark your spot and close your book. Where is the 4, right? Because we have to have both of our factors. And what is the value? So when it says what is the value, what is the answer, right, guys? So you've got to use his strategy, see if you can figure out the answer. So that's question 1. Let's look at question 2. Here is a diagram Tyler made to find the value of 9 times 18. Explain or show how his diagram helps him find the value of 9 times 18. And then that's the end of activity 1. All right, so 10-ish minutes, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it.
Come on, Miles.
Aubriella, will you get the lights, please? All right, so make sure you guys are open up to this. Okay, so we're going to share some of our methods, but really, guys, I want to point out a couple things about Tyler's method up here. So we have 4 times 36, and one of your questions was, where is the 36? So raise your hand and tell me, where is the 36 in this diagram up here? Hadley.
There's 4 rows of 36.
So how do you know that there are 36 in that first row?
Because if every of those long, like basically inch ones, that's 10 in each one, and then that would equal 30, and then there's 6 on the end.
Okay. So we've got our tens like those sticks, right? When we're talking about place value. You guys remember our base 10 blocks? So these are like the sticks, right? And then these are showing what? Ones. And you guys just said there's 6, right? 5, 6. So I add these up and I get 36. Where is the 4 in this diagram? Quinn, where's the 4?
The 4 in the last 4. So the last 4 ones.
Okay, maybe. Okay, Brayden?
The 4 left sticks.
The 4 left sticks.
The 4 far left sticks.
Okay, I think I know what you mean. Let me hear one more person. Vivian?
The whole thing.
The whole thing. Okay. One more. Kate?
I see 4 in each of the columns.
4 in each of the columns because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
How many rows do we have? You guys all wrote this on your paper. 4. We have 4 rows because we have 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, and 4, right? So we basically have a 4 by what?
4 by
36. Do you guys remember when we were talking about area like 2 days ago? Okay. How would this area model be like this? How are they similar? Jerica, what are you thinking?
Because of how, like, if that was made into a rectangle, it would have 36 on the top and had 4 on the side.
So if we smashed all these blocks together, we would have 36 across and 4 down the side. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we looked at number 2. This diagram looks a little different, doesn't it? What was different about this diagram from our first diagram? Coral.
That the 10s are split from the 1s, and there's more ones than 10s.
So did you guys notice he drew a big circle around his 10s this time and his 1s? Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Hadley.
Maybe to help him, help him, maybe, get an understanding of it. Because, separating the 10s, he could just, count the 10s and then count the 1s and then
So is this a little bit more organized?
Yes.
Because we've separated it by place value. We don't just have a jumbled mess, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's not really a mess, but it's a little jumbly. I liked this one better. Okay. And again, guys, is he thinking about place value?
Yes.
He sure is. How does this diagram help you multiply 9 times 18? You guys did a fabulous job of answering these questions for number 2, but so many of you didn't find the answer. How does this help you find 9 times 18? Jerica?
It helps you if you know how much in that group is.
How many are in each group? Is it easy to count by tens?
Yes.
Let's try it. 10.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80,
right. What about these ones? What about these ones, Coral? Okay. Okay. Aaron?
You count how many ones there are in each row, and then you multiply it by how many are in the. So you count how many are in the top, and then you count how many are on the sides, and you multiply them.
Boy, I hope nobody just counted each one individually, right? Would you be here all day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you do the top times the side. 8 and how many are
Did you guys figure out 8 times 9?
Yeah.
Which is
72.
72. So then you just had to add 90 plus 70, that's plus, right? Did you get 162?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Guys, that was our synthesis. Activity 2. We only have 2 activities. Okay. This one is a little bit longer. So guys, they're giving this a name now. Priya drew a base 10 diagram. Base 10 blocks, isn't that what these sticks and little squares are? Yeah, remember the green squishy things? Okay. So she drew a base 10 diagram to multiply 6 times 53. She said it shows that the product can be found by adding 318. Oh, I agree with her. So, again, where do you see 6 and 53 in her diagram? Where do you see 318? And what do they represent? Then, put your pencils down. Stop starting. Look at Han's diagram. How is it different? Okay, don't answer that because I think it's going to be part of your answers. Okay, so Han solved it a different way. And there you go. You're going to compare them. You're going to find your own answer. Guys, for number 4, you may use any method. Please do not draw boxes. But number 5, they want you to draw a diagram. Do you have to draw boxes?
No.
Maybe you just want to do a big rectangle. Okay. When you are done, I need to check it. So 10-ish minutes, and then we'll meet back up here.